Hi, my name is Jean-François Dugas. I'm the lead designer on Far Cry Instincts for Xbox. Far Cry Instincts, it's a game about survival where you have to adapt to your environment to survive. It's an adaptation of the PC title where we kept all the best elements from the PC version, like the vehicles, the weapons, the huge environments, and the sandbox approach to the game, which means that you can take on the challenges on many ways, so it's very up to the player how he goes in the game. And also we kept those things, and we built on top of that. We got new abilities for the player that will allow him to take a different approach later on in the game. Because the first part, you start as a prey and you turn into a predator. The first part as a prey, it's more closer to what you've seen on the PC version, and the predator aspect, it's the exclusive for the console. So now the players have new abilities. Physical abilities like feral vision, feral attack, things like that help the player to take on challenges in a more straightforward way instead of trying to sneak around, stuff like that. Basically, we started with the same approach as on the PC version. You're still Jack Carver, you're on a boat, you're with a journalist that wants to take some beautiful shots of the island. You get attacked, you don't know where she's gone, you're alone on this island and someone wants to kill you, you don't know what's going on. And you still have Krieger, the scientist, that do some experiments on this island. But now Jack Carver is a victim of this experiment, and he will play with those abilities because of this experiment, which was not the case in the PC version. So the story is tighter and it's way more around Jack Carver character, and all the gameplay, everything is more tied together, yes. The map editor for Far Cry Instinct, it's a nice tool that will let the players create their own maps for Xbox Live or even in local split screens or a system link. It's very user-friendly. It allows you to generate any kind of terrains you want. We have a lot of brushes. You can have all the vehicles that you got in the single-player mode, all the weapons, things like that. And one of the nice things about that is at any time when you're editing your terrain, you can go with the press of a button in first person and see what you just did and see if it fits or not. And just with the same button, go back in the edition mode without no load time, stuff like that. So it's very quick, and you always have a good sense of what you're creating. And also we've got all the things you have to place for different multiplayer modes. And the editor lets you know when you fulfill the requirements for a mode or not, and when you succeeded, now you can share your map for Xbox Live or local. So yeah. For multiplayer, what we've got is the traditional stuff like Chaos, which is our take on deathmatch. We have Team Chaos too. We've got Still the Simple, which is our take on Capture the Flag. We also have another mod which is defense, like you have to defend a base and other team attack. And also we've got something that is very interesting for Far Cry Instinct, which is the Predator mode, which allows you to be the Predator. You have all the abilities that you got in the single-player game, and you've got all the other players striking you down, but you have all the advantages. You can see in darker environment and stuff like that, which they don't have. You can run faster than them and things like that. So that mode takes the essence of Far Cry Instinct single-player to the multiplayer. But for all modes, we try to keep it very similar. It's in the same worlds, the same concept. So yeah. For multiplayer split screen, it will be up to 4 players. And on the System Link or Xbox Live, it will be 16 players. Yeah. With all the vehicles, like in single player, all the stuff that you see there, you'll see that in multiplayer. I think everybody that like games like Halo or games like that are very action-oriented, very easy to pick up, will be attracted by Far Cry Instincts. Thank you for your time, and on fall 2005 you have to rush the stores to pick up this game.
Far Cry Instincts.